Alright, so today's movie that we are reviewing is actually going to be Iron Man 2. Hold up, gotta do that real quick. Sorry, a little unprepared there. It's actually going to be Iron Man 2. I just rated Iron Man, the first one, and we're doing an MCU rewatch slash review slash, ranking or whatever. I'll do a ranking at the very, very end. But yeah, this should be the second review of the series. Let's go ahead and get into it because this is a movie I don't want to spend a lot of time on. This movie does not deserve my time, if I'm being honest. Um, Plot 7-1. The plot of this movie is bad. It's just bad. Um, like it's just straight up. What if this angry Russian guy, wanted to kill Tony Stark? And then like they go into some of the elements of like Tony's character as far as like his place in the world, as far as being like an arms dealer and his rival with Justin Hammer, and like I see maybe a little bit of what they were trying to do, but there's just not a lot there that I like in the plot. It's just very basic. It's just very action movie. Like there's no complexity to it whatsoever. It's just straight up this guy attacking Tony the entire movie. Two of them actually. One physically, the other trying to go after his name and trying to take his spot in the arms dealing game, I guess is the way to put that. The dialogue in this movie, again, I think one of the strengths of the Iron Man movies as a series is the dialogue because of Robert Downey Jr. I think Gwyneth Paltrow also does a very good job. In this movie, you also introduce Don Cheadle as Rhodey, and I think he does a phenomenal job playing Rhodey throughout the MCU. Yeah, so I think you got Robert Downey Jr., Gwyneth Paltrow, Don Cheadle, and then I think God, why can't I remember bro's name? Guy who plays Justin Hammer. He's a really good actor. I can't remember bro's name. Jesus Christ. I can't not give bro credit here because he's really good in another movie too. Oh, what is bro's name? Sam Rockwell. Yeah, Sam Rockwell does a really good job. Mickey Rourke as Ivan Vanko. I think it's something like that. Very forgettable villain in the MCU. Very, very, very forgettable villain. He does contribute the one line that ends up like kind of coming back in Infinity War of if you can make a god bleed, people will cease to believe in him, pretty much. And I guess that's his main contribution from this movie. It's a weird villain. It's a weird movie. Let's go on to acting. The acting, I mean, even with that stacked of a cast, I think Mickey Rourke brings it down a decent amount. I feel like they do a good job of delivering the dialogue of the movie, uh, mainly with Robert Downey Jr., but I feel like the actual acting, especially from Mickey Rourke, it's just you're trying to make me believe you're a villain, and I feel like if you're trying to make me believe it and you aren't acting as it, that's already a failure on your part. You should be enough in the role that you're not trying to convince me. I should just be watching you be that thing. Um, but yeah, I mean the acting it's propped up by Robert Downey Jr. It would be lower if it wasn't for him. And let's go ahead and go on to the cinematography. 7.5. I mean, there's a cool action scene when they're on the F1 racing track. I don't know if that's F1 or not, but it's semi cool looking. But end of the day, it's not a great visually a great movie visually. And oh, wait, no. Had the wrong rating there. Sorry, had the wrong rating. I was wondering why I had a 7.5 up there. Yeah, because like I like that one scene, and then I like the scene at the end of the movie. Um, the scene at the end of the movie where they're like in like the cherry blossom like garden or whatever with like a bunch of trees. I like the way that that looks visually. So there's two semi decent good things about this. Then we go on to the soundtrack. I had this off. I had this entire thing off by one. Okay. I had it at 8.2. For the soundtrack, again, it's okay. It's like generally a good soundtrack, especially the beginning of the movie. I feel like it excels. But end of the day, I mean, it's a little forgettable. I probably should have brought the rating down, to be honest, from an 8.2 if it is forgettable, but I think I might have been a little too generous there. And then for the total rating, I'm probably not even going to do the bonus categories, to be honest, because this, well, I'll do it. I just got to make sure that I got this right. Okay, so the total rating is a 7.5, and then we'll do the bonus ratings real quick. Sorry, this has kind of been a mess. Okay. Okay, so then the bonus ratings, we have a 7.9 for comedy and 8.5 for world building. I think it, as far as the world building goes, the reason why I gave it an 8.5, I'm trying to remember why I gave it an 8.5, but I think the reason is because it introduces like Rhodey like properly into the MCU. It kind of lets you know about where Tony Stark is at. I feel like that 8.5 is high. I feel like that is really high. Um, but yeah, anyway, it does introduce Rhodey. It kind of builds on Iron Man's story a little bit more. I feel like there's got to be something I'm forgetting. Damn, it's been too long, and this is also a very forgettable movie. Anyway, characters, I gave it an 8. I think that generally losing Jeff Bridges from the first movie and replacing him with Mickey Rourke, that brings the characters down just by that alone. And then the action, this actually has improved since the original Iron Man. I gave it an 8.6, up from an 8.1 from the original Iron Man. The action in this movie is good. Like the scene on the runway and then the scene at the end of the movie, especially including War Machine in the movie, I feel like that definitely helps with the action at the end of the movie. But anyway, yeah, this movie is mid. I gave it a 7.5. It gets the rating I give to movies for being a movie. It got that grade. So this movie is a movie. So anyway, yeah, that'll be it for Iron Man 2. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Sorry, I was a little sloppy with this one. To be honest, it is a very forgettable movie, but I also had some of the ratings plugged in wrong to the OBS thing over here. But anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.